What recent progress have you seen in Oak Harbor schools?
Well, over probably, I'd say the last 8 years, there's been significant improvement in the facilities. We've seen a lot more new programs that the kids have been able to access. So, like the auto mechanic shop is superior. AutoCAD for like architecture design. I think that was a great class. I've seen the computer lab at the high school. So there's just been this huge investment in like a lot of different types of programs.
Yeah.
And that's been really fun to see. And then also I've seen a lot of results. Like more kids are getting scholarships, a lot more awards being won nationally. And that just didn't happen when I was in school. So that's impressive to see, I think.
Do you think that our schools do a good job of supporting kids from all different backgrounds?
Do I think our schools do a good job? I do, personally. I have a niece who's in life skills, which is what we called special ed when I was in school. And she's got great programs. She's included in a lot of things. We had asked that she be able to participate in choir, and they allowed her to participate in mainstream choir because music was important to her. So what I've seen is just a lot of outreach to try to figure out where kids fit in the education system and then get them matched up with a path towards success.
What examples of caring for kids have you seen in our schools?
Well, I've seen a lot of caring for kids from the parents, from the teachers, but from the kids has been the most significant thing. So again, talking about my niece, like she went to a few student dances and the kids were just great and inclusive. They danced with her, which, and you're thinking about middle school, and that's a hard thing to do, to say, I'm going to dance with a little girl with special needs. But people didn't care. They just wanted her to be included. And so I think that I've seen a lot of caring student to student. And then one of my favorite things actually is happening on Tuesday, where the community gets invited to welcome the kids to school. And I love that because it's just, we can be a part of the excitement. And then also it shows kids that are moving into this school district that the community cares. And then that doesn't even mention the teachers who you always see going above and beyond. So I just think across the board, you've got community caring, kid caring, faculty caring. It's just a good deal.
What 3 words would you use to describe our school district?
3 words. Spirited, excellent, and I would say uplifting. At least that's been my experience.
I see that you're rocking the purple and gold today.
I have the shoes and well, it's game day.
Yeah.
Big Wildcat football game.
Yes.
I'm not messing around.
It's no time for games, except for football games.
Football games.
Yeah. How do our schools support students across the spectrum of learning?
So I think, again, there's the classes that are designed for different academic levels. So you have AP classes, you've got classes like my niece is in, but then also just seeing the investment that's been made in career and tech ed, where not every child wants to go to college, needs to go to college. And so finding those things that keep them interested, whether it be art, or choir, or band, or our NJROTC program's good. I mean, it's giving somebody something that they can be excited about and feel successful in. And you see that at every level of our schools, where the teachers are really trying to pull out what a student's interested in. And, I think it's important because back in, my grandparents' age era, you could not graduate from high school and carve out a successful life. And those days are over. I mean, high school is important. I think you can get by without college in some instances, but you cannot get by without a high school degree. And so seeing the schools adapt to making sure that each kid has something that they can grasp onto and be successful at, I think that that's the thing that we do well. And I'm glad we have a lot of options because kids have a lot of interests. Well, your interest is in media here.
Yes, I've been in Wildcat TV for the last year. It's been really interesting.
Yeah. And when I went to school, we had to like math. Well, who really likes math?
If you have a good teacher, then it's really stellar.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So why is it important for our community to care about kids and our school district?
Well, from my perspective, it's important because I'm going to be living off you someday, right? Yeah. Like the more successful you are and the better taxpayers you are, the better it is for me as I get older. But then also, I graduated from here, so I've benefited from people's investment in me. And so I think it's important to give that investment back. Like I could be talking to the next Island County Commissioner right now, right? So I want to make sure that what we're doing is giving you all the tools that you need to be a good leader, a good entrepreneur, good whatever it is you want to be, because that's what people did for me, and you got to pay it forward.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
It's been real. So it's been good to meet you.
You too. Thank you.
Yay.